Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a really exciting video. This is the new Mini 5 Pro, and this is DJI's most significant launch, easily for about 2 years. We all know there's been some leaks about the new 1-inch sensor. We really rate mini drones. Let's get in the training room. Let's tell you all about it, give you my first impressions. Most of all, let's go and fly it. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Mark. I own a company called Drone Safe Store. We're an official DJI dealer located in Chichester. If you are interested in buying the Mini 5 Pro from us, supporting a family business, not one of the big giants, myself and the team would love to give you a free SD card. All you've got to do is pop in the comment box at the checkout that you've watched the video and you'd like the free SD card. The warehouse will include that for you as well, and we have loads and loads of stock. The mini drones have been a phenomenon in the UK purely because of there's really no distances, and they're very, there's our lights, there's no distances and they're very safe and easy to fly. All you need to do is put an operator ID on. Next year you're going to need a flyer ID. But if you look at the original mini drone and where DJI's come, it's absolutely incredible. This feels very, I shouldn't say Amazon-like now, where this feels like a Rolls Royce or a Ferrari. So DJI really come on. The main difference is between the Mini 4 Pro, which has been DJI's bestseller. They've probably sold millions of these worldwide. Absolutely fantastic drone. And even if you couldn't afford the Mini 5 Pro, this is still a very good drone. So don't get, all down in the dumps saying, oh, I've only got the Mini 4, the Mini 5. What the Mini 5 does is just gives you a whole new array of functions, but most of all it gives you a much better image. And again, in a second we're going to go out, we're going to do some testing. We're going to compare the Mini 4 Pro image to the Mini 5 Pro image. There's a little place in the River Arun we go to, and I want to probably go to Arundel and get some footage of Arundel Castle. Holding the Mini 5 Pro, it seems bigger and heavier, which is strange. The arms are longer, and it also has a different prop system as well. Now I've got the Osmo 360 here, which we're going to use to zoom in on some of the bits to save me getting some B-roll with the Pocket 3 we're using at the moment with Archie behind. But the arms are bigger. I also love the new the propeller system, whereas you no longer have the tiny little screws that the heads used to round off. If you wanted to change them, you've now got a really clever, ingenious prop system as well. And again, the camera system, if you hold up to there, the camera is a lot bigger as well. What's really interesting on the body is you now have a little button. Now, if I turn this on, now launch is tomorrow, so we're filming this a day in advance. We have had these in the building for a couple of weeks. There is a button here, but at the moment that button doesn't work, and we're not sure whether this button will work on launch or whether it's going to work maybe a couple of days later, or we just need new firmware. I know what this button's going to do though, because if you look at the DJI Flip, and if I turn the DJI Flip on, you'll notice the DJI Flip's got a button, and when it turns on, you'll hear it.
Follow, droney,
So droney, circle, rocket, spotlight, direction track, and follow me mode. So I'm convinced you are going to be able to use the Mini 5 Pro and use all the intelligent features without a controller, which I think is really cool. If you've been following us for a while, and say please click the like and subscribe button, because I've got loads of content coming with this very soon. We're going to go shooting in the dark, we're going to go to Portsmouth Harbour, we're going to compare it to lots of other drones and also the Air 3S as well. This has been brilliant because you can literally press the button, put it up, get some shots, put it back, and it automatically records. So again, I wish I knew exactly when this button's going to work. We hope it will be tomorrow on launch, but if not, it's there for a reason and it's going to come. The other thing I love is there's a new protector, so that goes here. And the other great thing is it looks like the batteries are going to fit. So that's the Mini 5 Pro battery. That's a Mini 4 Pro, as you can see. I believe with a quick firmware update, you're going to be able to use the existing batteries from the Mini 4 Pro in the Mini 5 Pro, and you can see that's powdered on. The only thing you've got to look at is there's a slightly different color. If it's a real thing, you could probably get some spray paint and just paint them if you still want to use them, if you've got OCD about color. Other than that, we believe the batteries are going to work as well. We've also flown it. It's also quieter as well, and it works with the new RC2 controller, and it's now got, I'll get my cheat sheet here, it's now got 04 Plus. So your old control, your RC2 controller will work with the drone, But if you want the 04 Plus transmission, we recommend you getting the combo kit, which also comes with filters as well. There's loads of stuff like bigger sensor. There's also 10-bit, and it's 120 frames a second in slow motion as well. It's also got a new 48mm mid and telephoto mode. And there's about two minutes extra battery time, which amazes me because the flight time is amazing on this. But you know, there'll be other videos on YouTube explaining about all the real technical details. I'm really interested in the image. So let's get in the car, let's take this out. Again, the weather's a bit hit and miss, but so there's loads of content to come. But let's get in the car, let's go down with Archie, let's get this in the air, let's really put that 1-inch sensor to test and see exactly how good the image is. So if you're new to the channel, this is Archie, me and Archie.
Hello.
I've done loads of little ventures now, haven't we?
I know.
I'm being driven today for the first time in the behind the remote history. I'm actually being driven. Archie's got a new car and he's only brought it because it's got loads of buttons. Archie's our tech, nerdy, geeky type of guy, aren't you?
So, yeah, something like that. Yeah, love a button.
He loves a button. So Archie's driving us today. The first stop's going to be the Ship Anchor Marina and pub, which is on the River Arun. The weather's not looking amazing. What we've decided to do today is we're going to leave both drones, the Mini 4 Pro and the Mini 5 Pro, so we can compare the footage. We're going to leave them both in automatic mode for today only. And then when we produce more videos, that's another reason to like and subscribe. We're going to be testing all the different features with the D-logs and the night modes and all that sort of stuff. So we're about 10-15 minutes away. As I say, please don't scare me, Archie. So here's a question for you. Imagine DJI brought out a micro 4/3 sub 250 drone with 5 minutes flight time, so they lose the battery power in order to put the lens up. It'd be game over, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
You know, if you had something.
It would, but I think that a battery life for 5 minutes is no good to anyone.
No, sure. Anyway, I'm sure technology will progress. Because at the end of the day, you're young, I'm old, as you know. This is the olden days for you. Okay, we're now on the River Arun. I don't know if you watched one of my previous videos. It's one of my favourite places in the world. We're now going to get the Mini 4 Pro up. We're going to set this in 4K 25. This video is going to be output by 4K 25. We're going to hit record now. We're going to get the Mini 4 Pro in the air. I'm just going to fly down to the bridge. Just going to fly down to the bridge, pop it in sport mode to get rid of the... and again, this is an automatic mode, and we're just going to fly down to the bridge to give us some footage to compare the Mini 5. So we're literally just going to fly down here for 10-15 seconds, and we can relay this footage on the screen for you. Flying down at quite a pace. So that footage is Mini 4 Pro, straight out of the tin, 4K 25 frames per second in automatic mode. So I'm just going to cut the file there for that. Let me just make sure the colour profile is the same. So let's go into camera, and that's in normal mode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to land the Mini 4 Pro, and then what we want to do is really get this Mini 5 Pro out and see how the footage compares. And what I then do is put on the screen the difference in light, sorry, not difference in light, the difference in image from the Mini 5 Pro and the Mini 4. And what I love about this is it will just turn on automatically. Now you can turn this off in the settings if you want to, but that's the Mini 5 Pro activating for the very first time. So let's pop that there. Let's get the controller. Storage to SD card, which confirms. We're in picture format, so let's just make sure this is all okay. So let's go 4K 25 frames a second. So they match, both in automatic mode. Let's just go into the camera settings quickly and just confirm we're in normal profile, and that's it. So, okay, so that's record pressed on the Mini 5 Pro. Let's take it up. It's noticeably quieter. And let's pop that in sport mode. The light hasn't changed at all. So let's now fly down the river. And let's get exactly the same shot. A bit more altitude. Let's get exactly the same shot as we did on the Mini 4 Pro. And then we can overlay the images just so you can see the difference. And hopefully there should be a lot more dynamic range and much more detail in the sky. So that's coming up to 290 meters away. Okay, so let's just cut that file there. What I want to do with the Mini 5 Pro now is I want to put it right up. I want to put it right up and face Arundel. So let's click record again.
Max altitude reached.
So that's max altitude. And where is Arundel? Let me look on there. And then we're at 350 meters at the moment. You can still see it. And to be fair, I think I can see the Mini drone much better than the Mini 4. So the Mini 5 Pro is slightly easier to see because it's much darker. So the much darker. So let's look at that. So let's break that file there. Let's turn round where we're facing. And again, this is in normal mode. Tap to focus on the screen as I always do. Press record, and let's just fly back. Trying to get some image. And I hope that'll give you a nice test. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to have a little play around, I'll put some music to it, and I'm going to relay you the first sort of flight with the new Mini 5 Pro. As you can see, we're at location 2 and we've actually used one of our Mini 4 Pro batteries, so we can confirm they do work. What I want to do now is I'm really keen to get back to work and just see what the footages look like, just so I can give you my honest opinion compared to the Mini 4 Pro, how much better the 1-inch sensor on the Mini 5 Pro is. But let's just pop the drone up. The wind is picking up, so I'm going to pop it in sport mode. I'm just going to go up. I'm going to hit record. So we're in 1 times at the moment. I'm going to hit record and I'm just going to fly towards Arundel Arundel Castle, just to see how nice it looks using this new Mini 5 Pro on the 1-inch sensor. Let's gain a bit of altitude. And there we have Arundel Castle. Okay, so let me just go that way, tap to focus on the castle as I normally do, and I'm now just going to do a quick flight to the left, just as the sun goes in. Hopefully that sun will pop out the clouds in a second. And I'm just going to cut the file there. I'm just going to increase altitude, pop the camera down a little bit. We're only 200 meters away. This should be a lovely shot when the sun pops its head back in again. So let's just record on that as we desperately wait for the sun to break cover out of that huge rain cloud. And then the last shot while we're here is going to be us flying towards Arundel Castle with the downs in the background, really testing that 1 inch sensor to the maximum. So we're just going to hold there, tap into focus again. Let's break that file. Let's just wait there. Let's get the sun to pop out the rain cloud. This is going to really test the sensor to the maximum. Can't wait to see this when we get back to work into the screen. That's us leaving Arundel. What I really want to do now is I want to get all the team together and I want to show them the comparison between the Mini 4 Pro footage we captured at the very start of the video, that's flying towards the bridge, and then I want to overlay and compare that exact footage with the Mini 5 Pro, because they're both an auto, they're both a normal profile, and the light was exactly the same. So I think it'll be really interesting to see if there is a night and day comparison, which I really, really hope there is. So what's my honest opinion of the Mini 5 Pro? It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait for them to activate this button, and I wish I knew that. I don't know that answer today. Is the image better? Yes. Is it night and day different? No, because the Mini 4 Pro is still a really, really good drone. Why you'd want to buy this is the extra features, the intelligent return to home, and it does collect more detail. So there's much more dynamic range because the sensor is bigger, so it lets more detail in, it enables you to capture it. You'll see in the imagery we've put of the clouds, the Mini 5 Pro does collect such good detail. The hard thing is I've been shooting with a Mavic 4 Pro, it's Tom, isn't it? I've been shooting with the Mavic 4 Pro when I was on holiday last week, and that is just absolutely insane footage. This is beautiful, it's definitely an upgrade. We've got them in stock, and if you'd like a free SD card, please put on the comments that you've seen the video and you've got the SD card, and the warehouse will put it in the order. See you on the next video. Loads to come with this. Keep watching.